Well, what is your sauce, Becky?
I just think a Space Jam.
Hold on, before
and,
we
like,
start,
secret stuff
I
is
just
what
want to thank our sponsors, Celsius, Live Fit. If anybody knows me, they know I can't run without Celsius.
Live Fit's the motto on there. That's cool.
Mr. J, that was delightful.
Tell you.
You made me want to drink it.
But I talk a lot about secret sauce. I think it's
The tattoos. It's not the black inks.
Well, hell yeah, bro. Well, I drink like 3 of these shits like before 10 a.m. and I'm ready to go.
No, what's your tattoo secret sauce?
Oh, my secret sauce? I don't know, man. The blacks. Blacks are my best friends, bro.
So, but you would say that that's like if someone says like, "Wow, Angel, like, what's your secret?" You're just gonna say, "Oh, it's black ink. I just do a good job."
Pretty much, like to be honest, I don't know. I think a lot of artists are just afraid to put in the blacks. You know what I mean? They just be scared. I put in my blacks and they stay solid. You know.
Is it because they're too permanent? Is that like a thing?
Ah.
Like, you know what I mean? It really stands out. Like if you
bold.
put black ink on someone, like
Yeah. You have to elaborate on that, Angel. Like, for not for Becky, but for me and Chris. Like, you mean the black ink that you use darker blacks, use a lot of black, you only
Shades
use
of.
blacks, you don't use a lot of grayscale. Like,
No, I do. I use a lot of gray, black watches and white watches,
okay.
and I use 2 different black. My whole setup when I do black and gray is like 10 different blacks. Like, believe it or not, I have 5 that are like black wash, and the other 5 are white wash.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It gives my tattoos 2 different dimensions. You know what I mean? Like, white wash is the centerpiece, black wash is the outer piece. So when it heals, it doesn't like collide, but it heals with 2 different tones.
So you probably know more of what that means. I have no idea what he's trying to say to me right now. Does that make sense to you? Like, as a tattoo artist, are you thinking right now, like, oh, I didn't know Angel does that? Or you
Yeah,
kinda
I mean,
knew?
I know he uses like.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's right.
I mean, I feel like everyone uses a different,
Mm-hmm.
different tones, different inks.
Fucking Isaac uses just black, I think, right? He just pushes it around. You never seen Isaac tattoo?
Who?
Dark shadows.
Dark shadows.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said like Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac. Dark
Isaac.
shadows. Isaac. Yeah, I think he does use just like a real dark.
dark shadows.
So-
just like really dark and just pushes it around.
Yeah, I mean, I used to just have black ink and then dilute it with water by dipping it in. But now I have more. I have 4 different shades that I have. I feel like it's more consistent that way.
And you do
for
it with
me.
drops?
Yeah.
Used to, or you still do. With the drops, dilution drops.
Oh, I do that now.
Yeah.
You do
I
that
feel like
now?
it's more
You've evolved
consistent
into
now.
that. You said, yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's more like consistent that way because you know exactly what
How do you get
tone
a-
you're getting.
I'm a psychopath.
Versus just black and then dipping it in like your water cup
Yeah.
to dilute it. You're
How
kind of
do you-
guessing.
But how do you know the perfect drop? Like, do you have a dropper for the drops? Like, I don't know.
For what, the ink?
You know, for the waters.
For the water,
Shit.
the dilution water.
Like when
Or
you dilute your
solution.
black.
Oh, no, I just
You
do,
count
I just put in my black, like 2 drops, 6 drops, 12.
You're making yourself a palette,
Yeah,
basically. For,
yeah, and then just
So the
water for the
Black
rest.
goes first and then fill it with water.
Yeah.
You don't do that at all.
No, I don't know how to do that.
So what do you do?
I buy my
Oh,
face-
you buy
like
the
the
palette.
sets that- yeah.
Okay, okay. So that's completely different. It's
totally
interesting,
different.
right? Yeah,
I
you
never
would
tried that before.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, because you guys don't ever probably think at all, like, what you're doing is, like, unique. Someone like me, the layman in tattoo, like, I have no clue, right? I see a bunch of ink on a tray. I don't know the
Right, same.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here every day, so I know a little bit more, but like, I didn't know the difference
Yeah, that's
between them
cool.
two.
You know was a question that people ask me a lot. Every time I set up my shit, are all those blacks the same black?
I get that question too.
And then I gotta explain, no, this is my darkest black, and it goes like as it goes on.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good for clients to know. It's like a palette. Like you
Yeah.
explained it, I think is
Yeah.
a layman's way to say it.
Yeah, like, you know, like the classic art, you got your, I don't even know what you call that thing where you got all the colors on it, but you got a
The
different
thing
spot.
that like Bob Ross holds. What is that? called?
It's like the classic.
Yeah,
art
I know exactly
visual.
It's just like a paint palette, no?
Is that what it is?
think
I guess it's
palette,
palette.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Probably
I was
true.
Bob Ross for Halloween.
So was I.
Oh, then
Like
you-
3 years
you would
ago.
definitely
4
know
years
then.
ago.
We
So-
might have done Bob Ross on the same Halloween because
Maybe.
I was definitely like 3 or 4 years ago.
The biggest reason I'm curious is because and like I said, I brought this question up to Becky after she tattooed. I brought this up to you, and you're just like, I don't know how to answer this, and because it's kind of it's not a great question, but it's like it is the question.
So
that
let me
anyone's
ask
gonna
it on a
ask you.
podcast.
What makes you unique?
Yeah.
But like, there's a real answer to it, and I know you kind of have a couple answers because
Yeah.
you do a lot of fine line stuff, and then you do full sleeves.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
mentioned those things are totally different.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good to be able to do both and just different styles. Get more clients that way and can offer more to people.
Yeah. Well,
I actually thought about this because obviously I knew we were going to have Becky here today. I'm like, people would be like, oh, you kind of do everything. But it's like, she's just so good at those few select things. Like, how do you not do it? Like, if you see Becky do, like, line work, you're like, I need to go to Becky for line work. She's so precise. It's so, like, dialed in. And then you see her black and gray realism, and you're like, wait, that's freaking sick, too. I don't know. Can I curse?
Yep, it's your podcast.
That's fucking
this is your business.
But even Angels, it was crazy. Your client yesterday, he was like, "Oh, most girl artists like do fine line, right?" I think you tattooed him,
Cody?
Cody.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, "Most girls only do fine line. Is that real unique about Becky? Like she kind of does like bigger pieces, black and gray realism." And we were just like, "Becky's just like a fucking killer.
Yeah.
You know, she could do anything." And it's like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, like pick a style." Choose it and only do that. But Angel does the same thing too. Like he'll switch it up. He'll do multiple different tattoos because they're just good at it.
Yeah.
And if a client sees that she did, a piece with a bunch of lines in it, they're gonna want her to do that same piece for them. That's how it works, and it's hard to say no, I guess. Right?
And you can integrate that stuff into a larger tattoo. Like, did you do much fine line on the sleeve? You just did the sleeve. Like, what was it last week? A couple weeks
like
ago.
the Japanese.
What, like fine line, you mean?
Yeah. Does that like
Not
important?
really.
Not really.
So I feel like it's a totally different approach doing like a bigger piece like that versus fine line. I don't really outline as much when I'm doing like larger pieces. I just feel like it looks more realistic that way.
Do you do much color?
No,
I don't think any, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So obviously, I know what you do every day, but I never thought of it like this. Like, do you have like a different like mindset going into the like, all right, today I'm doing a big piece. Like, it must be hard, like
do you
clicking.
prepare?
Yeah, like clicking through the two.
I mean, I like to prepare my designs beforehand.
Like
I know,
shit?
I know some people don't do that.
No, that's the best, I
I work
think.
better that way, just because I already kind of know what I'm doing and have it in my head. So I'm not like, oh, like how am I gonna approach
So
this?
what's
Like I
your
already
drawing
know.
process like? Do you get like you get a drink a little bit and then you start creating, or do you sit down just
No,
to
if I drink, I'm not doing it.
When you drink and you're outside? Yeah.
No, but Becky, I mean, she comes in at 11, or her client comes in at 11. The tattoo's already ready to go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like I go to the bathroom, I come out, and the stencil's on the client. And, like,
Yeah.
she's ready to freaking go.
I just think it's more efficient.
Of course
and,
it's more efficient.
You're not wasting time.
Do you make one design, two designs?
I usually just do one. Obviously, we can tweak whatever.
But don't
the
change it.
client. Yeah, but don't.
Don't change it.
But, like, this is a
like, leave it
masterpiece, and
alone.
this is what you should be getting. No, but I'm, like, I don't know. In my mind, it's like, all right, I'm doing a fine line piece or a smaller piece or something that is, like, more line work. I'm coming in, I'm like, all right, I'm focused. It's like, and then
Yeah.
like a big black and gray realism piece. Do you feel more like
You have to get
flowy or like create, like,
Yeah, I feel more relaxed, I think, when
Really?
I do
Yeah.
like larger, because it's not like so much like precision, like versus like fine line where it's like, okay, like if you mess up, like you messed up.
You see it.
a little bit of
Yeah.
leniency.
yeah,
Yeah.
Becky like doesn't
Process
breathe when
crooked.
she's doing, and her lines are so freaking short.
Well, I know you do. Well, you do all the portraits, which is like probably the most detail. Because if you mess
Yeah.
that up on a face, like that's
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah,
It's definitely the most pressure.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think those are my favorite though.
Portraits?
Do you like the pressure of that, or you just enjoy portraits?
I think I just enjoy it that I don't really think about it. Like, if I like it, I'm not like as stressed about it, I guess.
That kind of, does that take like the, not the guesswork out of it, but it's like, it's a picture. Like
Yeah.
you're doing the picture, right?
I mean, I think if you have like the stencil,
On good.
like right, like if you make it like easy and like readable for yourself, then
Then you're good
you
to
just
go.
got to follow that.
Readable for yourself, because sometimes I see those stencils and I'm like, that looks nuts.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
can't.
I see like these guys and I'm like, what is that? Like I can't even see the stencil. But everyone has their own process.
Bro, my stencils be looking sketchy as hell.
Your stencils look nuts. They look very crazy. There's a lot of it. Almost looks like a waveform or
Bro,
something.
there's some times where I see the stencil and I'm like, how the fuck? Like, that makes no sense to me at all.
Yeah.
How you're gonna make that into a tattoo?
No, but you know what's crazy though? There's a lot of tattoo artist friends of mine that their stencil looks insane. Like it has every
All the
detail
detail,
in there.
yeah.
When you see my stencil, you see like squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Squigglies in there.
Somehow, some way, sometimes that shit just becomes a tattoo and it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy though. Like, my brain definitely doesn't work that way. Definitely doesn't work that
But
way.
it-
But she, I mean, I don't know if we could clip it in, but the portrait she did on Adrian of the queen,
Yeah, the queen. Yep.
that was
bro,
lit.
phenomenal.
That was
Yeah, it looks
lit.
like a real photo.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was fun too
The
because it was like
illusion.
on Adrian.
Yeah. And you could tell him to shut up and don't
Yeah,
move.
yeah, and I could like really take my
Yo, so-
time and like.
So did he talk to you while he was getting tatted?
It's Adrian.
Yeah, how is Adrian as a
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
client?
What do you mean?
How is he as a
impossible?
patient?
Honestly, I don't think he, as a patient, I honestly don't think he like talked as much as he normally did.
Oh, he wasn't paying.
He
No,
was,
and he
he
also
was drinking a
knows.
beer,
Yeah.
just relaxing.
He's
He's also
soaking in the
a
client.
tattoo
I
artist.
fucking love Adrian. Like I'm not gonna lie, I really.
We all love Adrian.
guys-
Don't get me into my rankings because I can't do that because I'm like a dad here and I'm dad in real life. But Becky is Becky's definitely like one of my favorite tattoo artists here. And I think I've told you that, but I tell all the fucking clients that because of like her precision.
When did you get in here, Becky, in Soul Kraft? Like, how long ago was that?
3 years ago?
So it's been a little bit.
How long you been tattooing for?
5,
Okay.
I think.
It's crazy that
I
Becky
like- I
was
have-
We lost track of time, right?
Yeah, I have like a bad like sense of
How was
time.
that? How was that transition? Like, what were you doing and shit like that before tattooing?
I did like everything. I tried like everything.
I mean, that makes sense. So, you just
So-
had a bunch of different jobs.
she was a
Yeah.
hairdresser.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Dude, I took that bait
kidding,
so
I'm
hard.
just
All right. Anyways.
No,
You're the hairdressers that made it.
Like, wow, really?
I mean, I was into fashion design. I was always drawing when I was like young, and then I wanted to be an esthetician, and then I was like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, that's
So-
pretty adjacent to tattooing. I feel
It
like.
all is. She's the resident like fashionista here too. You know, like I actually meant to.
Well, you
'cause
got the fur coat
I wore
collection
this.
starting.
I wore this outfit at our event a few weeks ago, and I was going to ask you like, how soon is it that you could repeat an outfit without being judged?
You can never repeat an outfit.
What?
What?
Damn.
What do you do after you wear an outfit?
Yeah, she burns it.
Yeah, I
Bro,
burn
Becky
it.
buys
I have a
outfits,
ritual.
and if they don't fit, she doesn't return it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not
Why
returning
not?
anything.
What do you do with
Do you
it?
have like a graveyard?
Throw
of-
it out.
What?
I'm too lazy. I'm not returning anything.
Yo, give me that shit.
Give me that shit. Are you gonna wear it?
Nah, I send it out to Colombia and shit like that.
Well, you have your return service now with Angel.
Yeah.
At that point, you make a separate business in here, just a rack of rejected clothes.
Yeah,
Oh, we
Becky's
should sell
reject.
that shit online.
Becky's reject rack.
That's actually
Good.
pretty cool.
Click
I
the
wear
link
it
in the
once.
bio for Becky's reject
Sell it after.
clothes.
Yeah, we'll
Yo,
put it
we
in the
could sell that
description. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like
What?
it exists. Good.
Becky's got a fur coat on today. She's got her freaking hoop. Like, she looks the part.
She means
She
business from
she
the
kills
top.
the tattoo. Oh,
I'll wear
damn,
sweatpants
we're
on the
gonna
bottom.
we're gonna go there.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going.
All right. Top half is a little different than the bottom half. We won't go into that. Should we go into that?
Well, I have a segue for that. So, being an esthetician, like where you're with people all day and you got client turnover, I feel like doesn't sound great. But really, tattooing is kind of the same, where you're just like, man, I got to talk to a person all day. I'm painting this as a terrible image. I'm sure it's
It's
probably
okay.
not really like this for you guys.
It might be for Becky.
But
I mean, I feel like I just don't talk that much in general. So
well, you got a big project, so if you're like locked in on something and someone goes like, you have an excuse to be like, oh, I'm kind of busy, like you want this tattoo.
I mean,
to be
I
good.
feel like I feel like most clients kind of just do their own thing while I'm doing mine.
I think as
Yeah.
people, no one really
So-
wants to interact.
Yeah,
Bro.
I mean, there's only so much you can say, like, you know,
Becky
just sitting there
is-
for like hours, and it's like, okay, can be quiet now.
You
You
It's
say-
not
say, you
weird.
say that, but then you say that to Adrian. Adrian can fill up a.
She's the funny. She
hours.
might be the funniest one here after me.
I know.
Like
It's
she's
you're,
number
you're
two,
subtle about
for
it.
sure.
That's all.
And
yeah.
but you would never know it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you were telling the story about the gym. Like people are just like, do you even want to like talk to people? You know, like Becky just has like a poker face, but she's actually the funniest, like silliest one here.
Yeah, it's a personality. It's an archetype. I think I grew up like that. And then you just deal with people enough, and sometimes you start talking. But
I was away when this podcast was planned. I wasn't here that day.
I'm so sorry, Mr.
No, it's okay. It's all good. But when I came back and they said like, "Oh, Becky's gonna do a podcast," I'm like, "No way did Becky agree to this."
yeah, this was not easy to get
With
you on.
peer,
here.
with peer pressure, Becky.
I'm so excited.
But she has like a lot to say. She has a lot of personality, and I think that the more you know Becky, like the more you're like, oh shit. Not only is she a good tattoo artist, not only is she a good person, not only is she funny, silly, good to talk to, she's also a new mom. She's fucking killing that. That's a whole
other
different
thing.
subject. Being
Yeah.
a tattoo artist, being a mom, being able to juggle both. Grimm's only, he comes here, he hangs out sometimes. Like,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
He'll
no,
chill.
that's really nice sometimes because if I have to bring him, I don't feel like it's an issue.
yeah.
Well, he gets probably more gas here than anywhere.
Bro.
Yeah.
We're Grimm's number one
Yeah,
fans.
for sure.
But Becky's like, it's something that I don't feel. I mean, Angel, you're more dialed into like the community than I am, but I feel like that's not something that's talked about a lot. Is like being a female artist, having a kid, being able to be a mom. You
Showing
don't
up
really
for work,
get.
yeah.
You don't really get like a maternity leave. Really, I mean, you get what you get, but like you have to work to make money.
Well,
right?
that's just it. You could take the days off, but then
Right, yeah, but you're
But
asking.
then you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, all that shit is overlooked. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like in the tattoo, like as it's happening in the tattoo industry, most people are just focusing to like working and making money and shit like that. Like they take away the advantages of having a team. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you guys are a great support, and Becky feels comfortable to bring Grim here and everything like that, and it flows that way because of what you guys have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not really talked about because it's been so negative out there that a lot of people don't know what a healthy shop is supposed to feel like. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I know it's pretty heavy on you because being a mom, tattoo artist, and having to like develop skills and then develop new trends and this and that. But you're doing it in a healthy way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 And that's great. You know what I mean?
Did you
Yeah.
feel some sort of like career pressure, like being a pregnant tattoo artist and like
Yeah, what that
you
feel
can't
like?
tattoo when you're pregnant, like after a certain point, like you had to stay home.
Yeah.
Did you get mad? Like fuck.
Yeah, like what was that like? Where did you ever think like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this, or because you handle it so well that it's like,
Yeah, it's been.
oh,
Pretty,
it was no big deal. But,
Yo, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I need to work. Like, I mean, I like working. Like, I like coming here every day. So, I mean, I don't know. You just kind of have to make it work
Yeah.
somehow.
Becky's just a fucking soldier.
Yeah.
So,
bro,
like-
I get
that's
that.
not
Like
easy.
Becky will have her chair wheel missing, and she'll just deal with it for like 5 months and not say anything until
like at home.
until I see that it's missing. Like Becky's just that type of person where it's like,
I'll just adapt to whatever.
yeah. But
Issue is
that
happening.
actually worked for you, like as a mom, like
Yeah.
getting pregnant and having Graham and having
Yeah.
to deal with everything. Like your adaptability was cool to see.
And then you're showing a lot of people that it is possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of girls think like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a kid. Yeah, it's gonna be so like you're showing people that you are mom and you're still pursuing your career, your dreams and shit like that. You know what I mean? It is fucking possible.
yeah, it is,
Yeah.
and it's inspiring.
Well, I think you need to take care of yourself to take care of other people.
Yep.
So
That's a
I think
fact.
this is something that fulfills me.
What was before you came to Soul Kraft? What was that like? What you don't have to tell me the shop, but like, how was it different working at a shop there and then like being here? Because I feel like a support system definitely helps too.
Yeah. I mean, I worked with my friend at his private studio, so a lot of the times, like, I'd be there, like, by myself, or he'd be there by himself. Like, it wasn't like all like together all the time, So I think it's fun being with like a bunch of people around you, and you can kind of you know,
It's also probably
get some
overwhelming
advice and stuff. And yeah,
at times.
Well, I think there's like an energy that comes with it where you get a little recharge if you catch
Or
the
you
right
get
day.
drained.
Well, it's one or the other.
Right? Like,
I feel
depend-
like it's not really draining though. I feel like it's all good.
good vibes for
Positivity.
the most part. Yeah. But like some days you don't even want to talk to people. And
Yeah.
then you have to.
I mean, that's
but,
pretty-
but
that's
sometimes
pretty
that
normal.
picks you up too.
Yeah,
You know?
no, it really
Yeah.
does. Sometimes I'm having a really like bad morning, and then I'm like I have to talk today.
I think
But
so.
then I'm like, oh wait, I'm
And Becky's
fine.
early, so these two are always the first
Yeah.
ones in. So
That's
it's
true.
like I gotta walk into Matt and Jay, who have been here for like 3 hours, and they're all charged up, and I'm like not feeling it. Right
In a
now.
way, that might take the pressure off, right? Because if you're having a day and you're in your head, the second you're around people who are gonna, yeah, like you're
I
out
think
of your
Matt
head.
talks more. I'm trying to say.
Don't you? Get,
Nah, you don't gotta sugarcoat it.
You don't
You
gotta.
let it
No,
out.
no,
Come on, let
I'm
it
just
out,
trying to
Baxter.
figure out the right.
Matthew talking sometimes, saying stuff, you know.
It's okay.
I think he talks more, like way more than I ever have. Like,
Yes. No matter he's really good. I'm gonna turn this into a positive because I think what you're saying is actually from a good place. I
Of
think
course
oh yeah,
it
no,
is.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
of
not
course it
coming
is.
no,
out
I
his
know. I
neck.
just think it
His
just sounds
informant.
funny.
Yeah, no, of course it is because Becky, she's a person who's an introvert.
Yeah. So when someone fills the air, it
Right.
actually makes things a lot.
Yeah, and
easier.
Do you think you have a resting bitch face?
Let's get to the real nitty gritty here. What's up with that fight?
Just my face.
What do you think is the deal? Like, what do you,
I don't know. I'm gonna get a face transplant.
What do you think is the
Feels
deal,
bad.
Becky? What's up with your face?
how do you look at people? Like if you're in public, how do you like? What's your face like?
Show us your game face.
Shows you.
I know everyone thinks I'm so mean, but it's just my face.
It's just,
I don't feel like I don't know. I feel
No,
like you're always smiling over here. I don't know.
I kind of relate because I'm kind
You
of
do
similar.
look mean.
Not even. I don't think I look mean. I think I'm alright, but I'm an introvert, right? So like when I'm doing my own thing, I'm just in my own world.
Well, also like I don't know a lot of people and just walk around like smiling all the time. Like,
Some
at
people are
nothing.
mad approachable.
Yeah, I'm not though.
I'm not.
Yo, sometimes I feel like because I'm fucking tatted up, I have to look friendly. You know what I mean? So like old ladies don't like get scared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
like, I'm like, good morning, ma'am.
I'd approach
what I'm
Matt
saying?
and Angel over like approaching me or you.
Wait, what?
I'd approach like Matt or Angel as opposed to approaching me or you
Yeah,
in
yeah,
public.
yeah.
But like, let's say I wasn't saying shit. Like, let's say I'm outside smoking a blunt, not a cigarette, a blunt.
Damn,
And
that's
then
illegal.
And then I'm like, I'm just looking like mean.
You can't
Do I
even
look
look mean
mean?
if you try.
No, you don't look mean at all. It's because you're always smiling and laughing at him. He goes like,
Well, I guess you could approach me. You know,
No, you're approachable.
I'm approachable. I'm like a
nah,
marshmallow.
I think that's like probably the most
marshmallow.
normal thing ever. Man. Like,
What'd you
if
say?
you just don't feel like talking to people, if you're just someone who doesn't like to talk, like, because I do this too, you'll just kind of stonewall.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a defense.
Yeah.
And I think, it's pretty normal.
But she's the best person to talk to.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Becky's
yeah,
hilarious.
she's the best.
Becky's hilarious.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like, I'll tell you for myself, like, I'll talk to anyone and I'll talk for a long time, but if you come at me with some weird stuff, like, I'll just kind of keep to myself. You know? It's like,
But you'll
that's-
talk about conspiracy theories.
see, like, and
Yeah,
that's,
you will.
I'll talk about that.
Yeah. See, there's not
talk
many
about
things, unless you catch me
On a Celsius, yeah.
fresh
Oh.
off a Celsius,
Yeah, bro.
I'm not talking. I don't care what
No, that's
you're
true. I
I
know-
don't care what you're talking about.
I know that's true of you.
You know what I mean?
'Cause, yeah.
I can't even like muster it up. Do you feel that way? Like I can't even get there sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like get to the
If you're in a room- I know what you
that's
mean.
why I turned to Becky because I'm like maybe she can relate. Like I can't even muster it up. Like I couldn't even
don't
do
have
it if
the-
I
yeah.
wanted to.
What, without caffeine?
Yeah. Or like without wanting to talk to somebody. Like you know how some people could just like talk?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
If I
I-
don't want to do it, I'm not
But I
doing
mean,
it.
sometimes, put it this way: like when I'm nervous, when I feel nervous and I feel shy, it's like diarrhea through my mouth. Just
When do you
talking
feel
shit,
shy?
shit. Oh, all the time, because I'm talking all the time, and I just keep on talking. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
So
when
that's
I
your-
get it. You're saying it's like a almost
that's
like a
your defense
like a-
mechanism.
not nervous.
I
but
go I
Yeah.
go completely blank and I have no thought in my mind.
I just don't. I won't shut the fuck up.
We were about to start.
I crumble under pressure.
I'll say this: if you're an artist, that's probably a good thing, right? Because you don't really need to speak much, because let your work do the speaking. I mean, it's a true thing, though.
Yeah.
Becky's work does the speaking for her, but she's also great with clients.
I think it's tough, like when people see Becky's pieces, right? And they be like, "Oh yeah, a girl did it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they say that, and I'm like, I know her. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's a fact.
because I seen her pieces out in the wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Becky did it, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, Soul Kraft.
The
I know
coolest
Becky.
part about-
I know Becky, just my friend.
The coolest part about Becky is when she combines it all. Like your custom stuff is so cool because it has like the detail,
The
the
negative
precision. It has the line work. It has the realism.
Yeah,
like
what's-
it's some of my favorite stuff.
What's
when
your
you come up with
What's your
something.
favorite? With that in mind, what's your favorite kind of tattoo? Like, do you have something that you get excited to do tattoo wise, or is it all kind of the same? Like, do you have like, if someone says tattoo anything on me, what are you gonna tattoo?
It's a good question.
Probably like a portrait of some sort.
Would it be like something related to them or something like I don't know?
Like your custom designs usually has an element of like a face, right? It usually has an
Yeah.
element of like your line work. It usually
Yeah,
has
I
an
like
element.
that and like adding a lot of like negative space. I
Yeah.
think that like is always like my favorite part. of a
Can
tattoo.
I think I know what you mean, but like if you had to describe negative space, like how would you say like spots where you're not putting ink or
Yeah, so like just the skin, like leaving that open.
So she works that into her design really well. Probably better than most people I've seen. So she actually like plans out where the skin breaks are going to be
That's
to
been
work
done
it
a
into
lot.
the overall design. Because you got to remember, like Becky's, excuse me, she's like aesthetics.
yeah.
Is that fair to say? Like I want something to like be pleasing to the eye.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah.
like I think it's weird because it's weird for you to say, but I think that comes through in your designs.
I mean, I also feel that Becca's designs flow with people's bodies.
That's what I'm saying, yeah,
it
she
will
really
enhance
plans it.
somebody's leg. It
Yeah.
will, you know what I mean? Somebody's curves and shit.
That
like
actually sounds difficult if you're doing specific fine line portraits to me. Like just conceptually. that
Portrait
sounds
wise,
difficult.
it's probably difficult, but more for her custom stuff.
like her custom,
the custom
stuff.
stuff.
yeah, like when she actually makes a design from scratch with like these skin breaks, negative space we're talking about. Like just like seeing it, it's very visually appealing, and I think that kind of sums up Becky's style to me. Is like it's clean, it's precise,
pointy.
It's planned out.
Yeah,
No, it's-
it's crispier than fried chicken.
That
That's a great way to say it.
sponsored by KFC. Becky's lines are crispier than fried chicken.
Yeah, we don't have a fucking pull up.
But yeah, I mean, is that a fair description of your work?
Do you feel described? Do you feel related?
Do you feel related? Do you feel related to it? When you, I guess to Chris's question is, if you were to do a dream piece, it would be a custom piece, obviously.
Yeah.
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 Like she has like 5 pieces that I've seen that have gone unclaimed that are pretty sick.
What are those designs? Like what are
What's the
custom
subject
pieces?
matter?
Yeah, like what's the subject matter?
I've seen like an angel one, right?
Like a
Yeah,
Demon
yeah.
one. Yeah.
it's a portrait angel.
Not a portrait of it. Can you describe one that we could flash on here? Oh, there you go.
how about
yeah,
that?
it's like a Cupid one, but
Yeah.
That's cool.
it's hard to see for the camera.
No, but I could see because there's a lot of like darker elements in the center, and then you kind of almost have like shadowy off to the.
So do
to
you
the-
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. That's a
Like, to
perfect
me,
visual,
it's like-
actually.
You see the skin breaks in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it-
you did that on somebody's neck, no?
Head.
head.
Head, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
See?
like a mixture of all of it, and it's fucking fantastic.
Which is actually what you told me last week. You said,
Yeah.
I just like to kind of do a little bit of everything. And I
Yeah.
took that as I was like, oh, yeah, okay. A pretty generic answer. But no, I mean, it makes a lot of, makes
I
a lot of
whatever.
sense. That's pretty generic.
That's like,
No,
what
but-
kind of music do you listen to?
but that's
Everything
a little
but
everything in
country.
So when you're doing, so we asked earlier like the difference of approach between a black and gray realism and then like a fine line. when you're doing something that like mixes the element, is that a challenge or is that like fun for you or is that like?
I think it's fun for me, especially like micro realism pieces mixed with like some line work. I think it kind of breaks it up. You can kind of do a little bit of both, and it's nice.
Do you think it's because you're bipolar? Sometimes I'm like, I like doing different things because I get to be different people.
Well, I mean, it kind of breaks up my week sometimes. Like
Right.
you know, do a long day, like a big piece, and then do a smaller one next day. It's
Now,
kinda
do your
nice to
outfit
switch it up.
depend on your tattoo?
Well, I
I like that.
why you feel like when you're wearing sweats, you tattoo better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too.
Shit. When I
I
look
mean,
the
I'm always
bummy-
wearing sweats.
So
That's
feel
why
it
you
every
always
day.
tattoo so good.
Yeah. I feel like when I look bummy, my tattoos are coming out 120%.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you're comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be comfortable.
The more homeless I
all.
look, the crazier it looks.
That's why Becky's tattoos are so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but sometimes I'm sure when it's a long piece, you're like, I want to be comfortable.
Yeah, like
And
I'm
then
not
when it's
putting
like-
jeans on.
Yeah, but you will put jeans on when you're doing an hour piece. You know?
Maybe.
Maybe, probably.
If my baby allows me to get ready.
Think about that.
Yeah, no, that is.
Think about that. She has not even a 1-year-old. Was he 9 months? now?
Yeah, 9 months.
9-month-year-old at home.
point.
Which I just had a son, and he's almost 3 months, and I could barely get out of the door, and I'm not the mom, and I don't have to design a piece of art
Yeah.
that goes on somebody forever,
Yeah.
and I don't have to deal with it. You know, I don't have to do all these things. Just getting out the door is probably difficult.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to get ready today. And then I'm like, well,
There goes that.
just kidding.
Oh yeah, and being a woman on top of it. You know, like having hair to do.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
there's
good,
a lot of extra.
good to go.
a
Yeah,
lot of
so just
extra
put it up
makeup.
now.
Yeah, but when do you get to design? When you sleep?
Yeah.
When do you
Where are you doing all this design?
Sometimes it's in like 5-minute increments.
That must
Really?
be a challenge.
Gotta get up.
Little-
Yeah, and then I'm like not into it because I'm like, well,
How long does it take for something to come together then?
sometimes a long time. Like I spend a lot of time. Sometimes it's hard for it to click in my head, like what would be like the best way to approach the design. So sometimes easier than others.
If you have
Depends.
a tattoo that is booked 2 weeks from now, when do you start?
I like that.
I feel like if it's more of like if it's like a complicated piece, I'll start maybe like a few days before, just like have some kind of start to it, so I'm not like, oh, I got to do this all in one night.
So that's interesting because I never knew that about your process. You'll kind of like start it, leave it, go back.
Yeah, because I feel like it's good to have like fresh eyes on it. Sometimes when you're looking at something too long, you don't even know what you're looking at anymore.
So are you like constantly thinking about it almost? Obviously
Like,
not. You're a mom.
in-
You got other
in
shit
the
going
background,
on.
yeah.
But like, are you ever like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, sometimes.
Because that's cool. You know, like I
I
never
want to do that.
Yeah, like it clicks. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
you
that's-
start a design and you get kind of caught up or you get
Yeah.
over it,
Yeah,
and then you go away and you're like, oh, I got this idea.
yeah.
Is
yeah.
that how?
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
a pretty subtle balance to have with yourself. That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it's just to like not overwhelm myself either.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying because I personally feel like I'd feel a little overwhelmed. I don't know. I clutch plenty of things out, I guess, but it's just different, right? However you think. Because if you're someone who, if you're able to kind of empty head for a bit, I think that's, perfect. It's a perfect fit for you to be able to do. But like some people aren't like that. Like
I was
the voices are
telling
really
I was
going.
telling you guys this before. I don't think you were here, Angel, but like when I have stuff to do, when it's not like creative, so it's different. But I have to almost get into like a manic state. Like
Yeah.
I have to start doing weird shit in my head. Like
What do you do?
like I sing.
Yeah, you know what Jay does.
Yeah, you
He'll
know what I
sing out
do. I
loud,
just
he'll
probably
yell.
was doing it, like making weird noises out
Oh,
loud.
when you
like-
sing and
all
I
the
follow
ticks.
up with the lyrics.
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
both
that's
together.
all-
Bring
Part
out
of-
your multiple personalities.
For real. I don't know if you see that at all, but like, especially as an artist, I'd imagine, like, you almost have to be a little unhinged to use your freaking word. Like,
I was unhinged.
I feel like though when you get unhinged, sometimes that like unlocks something
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think it does. I feel like you like care less, but in a good way.
See,
You're not so like stressed
Yo,
about.
Yeah.
On some real shit, when I'm mad at my girlfriend, bro, I tattoo amazing, bro.
Sorry,
'cause I'm
Vanessa.
like,
Yeah.
and then I don't want to think about anything because I'm fucking mad, and then I start drinking like Celsius and shit like that, and I get a little crazy in my head.
Yeah.
And then I just start tattooing.
Sometimes you'll rage. Do you see that helps with tattooing, or?
I think rage isn't helpful for me at all. In any way.
Yeah, it goes the other way.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, as an artist, like you kind of got to be a little unhinged, a little crazy.
Yeah, everyone's got a little whatever adds that kick to you. You know what I
Not
mean?
that
Some
I'm an
people,
artist, but like when I
last
have to
minute.
get creative, like I got to be weird.
Yeah.
Do you get weird?
I'll be
Really
real.
creative.
I don't think I've ever really seen you in a place where I'm like, wow, Becky's weird today. I don't think I've ever
I think
experienced
you
that.
might go quiet. Though.
You're good. You're
I
very
think-
good at
Yeah, I
it.
feel like I just quiet.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be like, just like, don't even fuck with me. And I'm like, a lot of people will take it the wrong way, but I feel like I've kind of come to learn that sometimes that's just what you need to do to focus.
Part of the process.
Yeah, I just need silence sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing something pretty legit. Are you looking up questions, Mr. Angel?
I'm looking at questions right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got questions from the chat. I'm just checking. This is not live.
Yeah. This is not live. I lie. First of all. But Stephanie is asking, when and how do you figure out your style that you specialize in?
I mean, I feel like it's always like evolving, just like anything.
I was gonna say nothing.
I'm sorry, I
He fucking looked at me.
Okay.
I'm just giving you time to think, Becky. That's all.
Stephanie's still very curious. She's really wondering about this style and when you came into it.
Oh my god. Alright.
Well,
Angel act normal.
Oh, shit.
well. I feel like everything, it's like always evolving. You kind of like pick up new techniques and try different things every time, and kind of just evolves it by itself without even like realizing. Kind of like you, like.
No, I know what you're saying. No, this is.
I think what
I feel like just like your style.
Well,
like
like
if you
what
look
you-
back from years, like how you used to dress, and like you're constantly evolving.
Well, even
as
just
yourself.
in the span of your career, which I think you said is 5, maybe a little bit more, 6 years. I think about Oscar, who's been doing this stuff for 30 plus, and that guy's always evolving too, right? So it's probably a hard question.
Do you like where
Yeah.
you're at right now? Like if you were to like look at the past you, like 3 years from
Oh
now.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, I
what's
always
going
want to get better with every tattoo that I do. So, I feel like I'm never like satisfied, I guess, because I always want to be better.
Now, are you the artist that like if somebody be like, "Yo, Becky, what kind of black do you use?" Are you the artist that is gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell you, or do you tell people?
Yeah, you like cover your.
I don't think
paper if
Becky
it's-
gives
Oh yeah, no, I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
what,
care.
what kind of black do you use?
Allegory.
Allegory.
Yeah.
But that
No, I heard a lot great things about Allegory. I want to
Yeah.
try it
Really?
too.
Yeah.
that's
I
like
like it.
Becky's biggest strength and weakness, though. It's like how much you care.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like there's times where like Becky does a tattoo, and to me, it looks like phenomenal, and she's just like
Picking it
quiet.
apart.
And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Like, Becky
Yeah.
is not happy.
Do you do
with,
that a
like,
lot? You pick apart your own work like that?
Yeah.
Almost
day.
every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm like, oh, I should have did this, or
Do you find yourself doing that like any less with time, or
It gets worse.
does it
bro.
get worse?
yeah, I think it just
Yeah,
gets worse.
Shit, you
Damn.
start zooming in, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm an asshole. I did that to that person, but then you look at it like a week later, and then you love it.
Yeah,
You look at it when
yeah.
it's
I
healed.
feel like you need to give it time, because
Yeah.
sometimes I'll look back and I was like, why did I hate that? Or like, why did I like think that sucked?
Yeah, that's
and then I'm
actually
like,
pretty good.
oh,
It take me months to post something that I tattooed like recently, cause like I need to learn how to like, alright, it's fine.
yeah, I don't really post anything. I really need to start.
But I actually was surprised when you asked her that question, Angel, that she was like, I am kind of happy. Like, because of how hard she is on herself. I thought she was going to be like, hell no. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like even, I don't know if it put things in perspective more for you, but like I noticed like even a change in you since Grimm's been born, with like being a little easier on yourself and like being able to, you know, not take it. It's obviously super serious. It's your career, but like not like as life or death, which I think is like positive for you.
Yeah, for sure.
How much do you think being in like Soul Kraft helps with that process? Because you could probably pick apart a tattoo, but then you have 7, 8, 8, 9 other people.
Oh, Adrian will be like, "Shut up, Becky. It's great, phenomenal." Sorry.
So no. I mean, that was pretty much the question. I mean,
That's
I
what
would
Adrian
imagine that's
sounds
got to
like.
impact, right? If you got other people at least telling you it doesn't suck. Because if you were on your own or in a studio where it's like maybe you're there, like you're just gonna be in your head the whole time. Just think
Yeah.
you suck.
Yeah, and also you can ask kind of like, oh, how can I make this better next time?
Well,
Like,
yeah,
what
'cause-
what do you have advice for? You know.
Yeah, because you definitely have a lot of people in here probably not only happy to give you advice, but probably really good advice.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been tattooing the least amount of time out of everybody.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
But
So I mean, everyone has
Angel
a lot of
and Becky,
experience.
you're similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6,
Yeah.
7.
Really?
6, 7.
That's
Yeah, I feel like I'm like
Well, Becky,
I have so much to learn.
she's actually so humble in that respect, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't mind asking anybody, like, "Hey, what do you think?" or "What would you do here?"
Yeah.
I even heard you talking to Sketch the other day about like approach, and I was listening to like his feedback, and I think that's cool.
I mean,
And-
I feel like as a new person in the shop or whatever, I don't know, I've been here for a year. That's something really, really healthy about you guys. You guys interact with each other, and then, me being like in this career for like 6, 7 years, I feel like I have a belt full of ammo because I have all these guys here.
Yeah.
So whatever a client throws my way, I'm gonna be like, all right, Oscar should know this. All right, Sketch should know this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
And also, I saw you do this yesterday. It's like if somebody here is like, "Yo, that's a good tattoo." Like you were, and that happened to you yesterday with Sketch, right?
Yep.
And you're like, "Oh, I'm so validated." Like you care more
Yeah.
about that than
You
you
feel
care about like,
validated.
social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
is a positive thing because it's like if Oscar likes it or Max says it's dope
It's
or like
valid,
Sketch,
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!" So what
like,
do I care about?
me?
Yeah.
literally, I was like, oh, you like what I did, bro? Like,
Yeah.
for real?
Or like one of these guys will like ask for a tattoo or something.
Yeah.
You start shitting
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm like,
Were you nervous for Adrian's tattoo? Or you just
not really.
I get really nervous?
yeah.
I mean,
For
yes.
Adrian.
I mean, yes,
I was very
shaking.
nervous. I mean, to a degree, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna see this person every single day now.
It
Yeah.
has to be perfect.
Better make it good.
Yeah, Becky did this tattoo recently, and she doesn't even want to like look at it.
Yo, shout out to Mr. J.
No, I think it
face
looks
tattoo.
good.
It looks great.
Let me
That's
see.
my
Let me see,
point.
Mr. J. Let me see. Yeah.
I mean, it does look super.
Yo, he just
Becky's
earned-
got a fur on her lap.
He earned
so
some
she-
serious street credit with that fucking face tattoo.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
hard
want no
now.
beef,
Thank
bro.
you for my
Hey,
street
hey,
credit, Becky.
Street cred by Becky.
Street cred by Becky.
Yo, you want your street cred to go up? Hit up Becky.
That's a fact.
Face tattoos.
Bro, she's actually a few face tattoos. The head tattoo custom.
Yeah.
The head
because-
tattoo was cool.
Well,
That was
I
fun to
love
do.
it.
Because you're getting it like somewhere so visible
Yeah.
that you want to do it with Becky because it's going to be perfect.
And
She
small
might
and
see
precise.
something
Yeah,
that you
totally.
have no fucking idea about, but you're like, oh, it's perfect.
Totally.
And that's I think
want a face
she
tattoo.
carries that pressure though. You know what I mean? Like I think, but she's harder on herself than anyone would ever be.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like that with everything. Like I used to serve tables, and then I'll go to bed at night, and I'm like, I forgot to bring them ranch.
I mean,
That's
I'll
enough.
freak
it's
out.
good that you.
I'll
I
feel
mean,
so bad.
to me, I would call that giving a shit, which is pretty
She
great to have
gives so
anywhere.
many
Yeah,
shits.
that's a pretty good.
Almost
quality.
many.
Too many shits.
Too many
yeah.
shits. I get
But
it.
it shows in her work
It's-
because,
yeah.
like, if you were
Yeah.
to sum up Becky's work, say in three words, like precision would be
Yep.
definitely in my top 3. You know, I don't know, Angel, what you might in like 3 words, Becky, but for me, it's precision would be in there. Detail, you know, like,
I like her composition.
right.
Like the
Aesthetics would probably
Yeah,
be my
yeah,
third.
yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking the negatives.
Yeah.
Fire. How? Yeah, I guess how everything looks
Precision.
pointy and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like,
It's like everything's planned out. Everything's meant to be
Mhm.
the way it is.
you like doing symmetrical stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, probably because it's pressure.
Because I always see you do like middle pieces, like the middle of the neck, middle of the back, middle of the thing.
Yeah,
and it
I
looks
mean,
fucking crazy.
I feel like those are definitely like stressful for me because I'm like, oh, it has to be perfect. And,
But they come out so fucking
know.
perfect.
thanks.
That's Becky's form of self-torture. She just wants to do it like perfectly.
Yeah.
And she puts it in her designs even though she knows it's gonna like kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Becky Lee and I hate myself.
It's true.
But I love your tattoo.
Yeah, tattoos are great.
Self-torture pays off.
Well, it does reflect in your work when you're hard on yourself, for sure. Like, it's just impossible to not get better when you're paying
Were
that
you always
level of
like that?
attention.
I know you said like waiting tables, but like even in school and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
Perfectionist.
Yeah.
always since
Yeah.
you can remember, like as a child.
What's your zodiac sign?
I used to Taurus.
Oh,
Oh, it makes
that's
sense.
why.
Yeah, that's why you
Yeah,
like that.
Taurus.
Okay, astrology.
I hate that shit, right?
Astrology,
it's always
bitch.
it's always like, oh, that makes sense. That's why. I could have told you anything, and you'd have been like, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
Leo.
He's a Leo, right?
I'm actually a Virgo.
Are you?
Oh,
No.
that
What are you gonna say?
was your moon sign.
Your moon sign.
Are you into that stuff?
Is that a thing?
No.
No.
Angel is really into that.
Yo, I'm with whatever, bro. Like I'm so easy to talk to, bro. Like I feel like all my clients after 8 hours with me, we're like best friends.
I'll tell you what, though. I was up at 4 feet in Kai this morning, and we have like a skylight in our kitchen, and it was a full moon, and it was like shining right through it, and I'm like, damn, I'm chosen. I like did an
Bro.
affirmation.
You got
Moonlight?
charged by the moon.
Oh, well, do we talk?
Nope.
Thank you for Grim Moon.
Classic Taurus.
The moon.
Thank you for Grim. No, but yeah, to sum up Becky, it's precision, detail, very hard on herself, but very personable. The funniest person you'll meet. And you just book an appointment, really, just to get to know her. It's worth it.
Wait, that's crazy.
Come in and interview Becky. So, like, if you don't get the questions answered here that you want, book an appointment and just pepper her with questions.
Yeah, she
the whole
loves to
I
talk
love
and
She loves to talk a lot.
No, I love how Angel goes, oh, we're like best friends by the end of our appointment. Like, with
Oh,
the
with
client.
his client.
I won't even say hi to you.
I know nothing about you.
I'm too awkward.
So, tell me your moon sign.
yeah, so you add that to the list of questions for your clients.
Yeah,
Just
moon sign.
your routine checklist of let me make sure I'm socializing.
I know nothing about you.
Bro.
So moon
It's
sign.
crazy, yeah.
I didn't even know my client's like occupation till like his third 8-hour session.
But she loves you all, and she's really appreciative.
But I was like, oh, I should have asked you earlier. And that's pretty cool.
I think, but as a tattoo artist, I feel like you get so much grace if you don't want to say anything, and people are like, "Oh, this is my
Here's
artist."
the thing:
So
people love Becky
Yeah.
because of that.
you literally don't have to say anything.
They love her because of that. She's
It's
like,
great.
oh, she's just a bad fucking badass. You know what I mean? Like, I was in the hospital when I had my son, and I was, whatever. You're in there for mad long, so you're talking to the nurses. Like, they're looking at the Instagram. They scrolled mad deep until we did like a welcome post, and I had a picture of
Yeah, where Matt said that I love guinea pigs.
which
Makes
isn't
me sound crazy.
which isn't a lie.
And guinea pigs are cool.
She had
like,
2 guinea pigs at the time, and
Yeah.
like talk about like not really knowing a person. So we just went off of like what we knew about her.
Yeah.
So we were just like, oh, she loves guinea pigs, and she always brings that up. But the nurse was like scrolling and saw just a picture of her as a woman nurse, and she's like, oh my god. Like, she looks like a tattoo artist. What a badass woman. Like, this is so cool. So I think, like, even though it's probably embarrassing for you to, like, think of it like that, but I think people are, like, just into, again, back to, like, the aesthetic. Not only the aesthetics of the tattoo, but, like, it's just like, oh, shit. Like,
Yeah.
she looks pretty cool.
Not to expose you or further put you on the spot, but like, what does that perception make you feel like? I think that's kind of funny.
That's why she doesn't talk.
Yeah. That's a good response.
That's the secret.
It's crickets.
It's a great response.
You don't even think about it. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably.
No, I don't.
Yo, cause the Becky from the outside world, like when I see your clients in the outside world, you're badass as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And then what am I here?
Goofball.
Homeless.
Homeless goofball. It's crazy. Is that the name of the podcast episode? Becky the homeless goofball? Do you sign
It's either that or something about your moon sign. I don't know which.
Oh shit! Show us your moon sign.
it's all
Not
because
being
she's a Taurus.
Yeah,
No, but Becky here is like probably the most like fun-loving person here. I mean, your trick. She does a trick with a stick where she jumps. It's really, really cool.
Yes.
What?
It's really
I'll clear this up. Bro.
it's really cool.
It's a pole vault, is what we call it in track and fields. You got this. You anchor, and then you get extra distance.
Impressive.
Nails it every time.
You do that?
So
You've seen it.
I have.
You've probably been so unimpressed that you
it has not hit your radar at all.
I don't want you to remember.
No, I show. There was one day
Forget I
I
ever
walked.
did that.
There was one day I walk in. I show Becky because my nephew had done the exact move in the basement with like my sister has like for working out like the weighted stick, so he like does it.
Oh,
and
you
I just saw it.
videotaped
I
it?
was just like,
Did you videotape it?
yeah,
You're like, where have I seen this
Yeah,
before?
yeah.
Look, but you didn't do it right. Here's how you do it.
He
Here's
did.
film of Becky.
He did all right. It wasn't totally one-to-one.
No,
but
it will never be as
it
precise
was
as
pretty
Becky.
good.
And that boils down to everything.
So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I think in a fun way.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Jamie Starr!
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Since you have a background in fashion, all the dynamics of the body and what you learn from that and trying to do that, does that factor into tattooing at all? Does it matter to you?
Yeah, I think it does, because obviously with like fashion, when you're making like a pattern or something, it has to obviously shape the body the right way. Otherwise, the fit's going to be wrong. I feel like that's the same with like a stencil.
That's
like,
actually
you got to make
such a
sure it
good
doesn't
question.
warp on the
You
the
wear
skin.
the
and,
tattoo.
yeah, so
Yeah.
That's actually a
Just
Now
has
we were
to be,
talking about
like-
it the other day.
sit right and for it to look right.
When you're wearing clothes or when you're not wearing, like you make the tattoo.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, it's an
for that.
accessory. That's a really
that was
cool.
our own Jamie Starr.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to-
hell
Shout
yeah.
out to
Shout
Jamie Starr. Hey.
Because that was a great question, and I never thought about it. But when when Becky first started working here, she was like drawing her outfits, like legitimately like on a person, sketching her
And I
outfit.
would go outside.
And it was fire. Like I'm like,
Yeah?
oh shit, yeah, it was fire.
That's fucking cool.
It
She's
makes-
like she would show us like 3 different options, sketched out, and
You
like
still do
what
that?
should I wear?
Yeah.
You have to see it. It's so fucking cool.
That's
Wow,
Now my
that's
sketches would be, so this
You
sweat
sweat,
outfit
yeah.
or this sweat outfit?
Should I look like a bum today or Adam
Oh.
Sandler?
Adam
Do I
Sandler.
need change or do I need food?
Or am I just trying to get a fifth of vodka?
I mean, it's true. As a fashionista, right? The accessories, everything. Like a sleeve, it's literally a sleeve. Like you think about that, that's like the ultimate fashion piece. If you're
Bro,
wearing it
your
every day.
tattoos make your outfit 100%.
I think when you think
Yeah.
about your own tattoos, like that are on you, you think of it like that, right?
Yeah.
Like your
Yeah.
tattoos are there on purpose. If that,
course.
of course, you know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but like Becky's, it like flows.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
look at her, like her neck
Yeah.
tattoo. You know, like everything.
I mean, I feel like you could just wear something plain, but you have like tattoos
Tattoo.
in it.
It makes the outfit.
It's your outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You know, now that I got a face tattoo, like
Bro, your outfit is fire.
Yeah, it looks good today, Jay.
thanks, Becky.
Shit, I mean, Becky's rocking her outfit. You know what I mean? She's mom on top, dad in the bottom, but she got tattoos.
Shouts to Cole. He's the real dad here. It's true. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you were gonna sum everything up. and
I
then-
was gonna just ask you a little bit about, or not even ask you a little bit. It was kind of a closing sentiment, and this is something that like Matt puts in my head, but it's an interesting thought to me. Is like, what would like 13-year-old Becky say? Like what would you even think? Like, would you recognize yourself at this state? Like, would you have ever envisioned being a tattoo artist, or is that something that just sort of life happens?
You thought you were gonna be this cool.
Like if
Okay,
you take 13-year-old Becky, or like, yo, you're gonna look like such a badass. You're gonna be tattooing.
Everybody
you're
look
like,
away so she could answer.
You guys made it worse.
All right, everyone
No, I mean, I
direct
know
to-
I definitely didn't expect ever to be a tattoo artist. Like, that was never like a thought in my mind because it was like very intimidating to me. Even like looking for apprenticeships, I went to like so many different shops and like they all said no.
But
You
what
got-
was that like?
Wait, for apprenticeships with tattoo, you got a lot of rejection on that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine Becky walking into a shop like the
Yeah,
fact
like
that you did that?
I mean, I really wanted to try. You know, like this was something I was like, okay, I like really want to do this. So I mean, I went to as many as until I got some kind of yes. So
Like you just walked into random shops
yeah,
and said, "Hey, I'm Becky."
yeah.
What
Sent
was
a lot
like-
of emails.
What was the driving force to like where you just really wanted a tattoo? Was it just because you're like to do like art?
I mean, I always wanted to have a career, like something related to art. That wasn't, you know, being an esthetician. So,
Yeah, I get it. Sure.
Nothing wrong with this.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
man.
no.
Estheticians.
I wish I could do both.
Yeah. You kind of do though, in a way. Like
Yeah, I
you make
work with
people look
skin.
better. That's it.
Yeah, you're literally working
Like
on
you
people's
literally
skin.
make people look better. I was a 6 and now I'm a 7. Thanks to Becky. Is that the way to, to end
I
it?
think that's a great way to end it.
Mr. J looks amazing now.
Go from 6 to 7?
Yeah, go from
With
6 to
Becky Lee.
7. But like honestly, I appreciate that you actually sat down to do this. I know this
Yeah.
was like severely uncomfortable. It
I
sucks.
was
doing
so
this shit,
scared.
Yeah.
It's not that
The
bad.
people are gonna love you.
Yeah.
The people
Yeah.
are gonna fucking fuck with you.
I have a friggin' sweat stash right now.
I have some sweating everywhere and I have to pee so bad.
I've been had to pee for a minute.
Yeah. All
I
right,
had
let's go
this
pee.
fur on my lap and I'm
She
sweating.
literally has a bear behind her.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna go pee.
cool. Break. Good job, everyone.
Thanks, Becky.
Thanks,
You're
Becky.
the best. Good job, Becky.